What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Figure It Out of the Basement's Black Series talk show. I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
What's up, guys?
And today we're going to be counting down our top 10 most wanted Star Wars characters in the Black Series.
Yep, we do this video every year. 2020 and 2021 will probably end up being pretty similar, although a couple of our choices last year came to fruition with Bib Fortuna, and Aayla Secura is rumored.
Right.
So it'll be a little similar, but we threw some things in there to mix it up as well.
Before we get into the list, though, if you are enjoying Figure It Out at any point in time, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you are new. Justin, let's jump into the list. What is our number 10 most wanted Star Wars character in the Black Series?
Sure, number 10, it's my obligatory, fantasy pick. Feel like we both have some fantasy picks that may never come to fruition.
Oh, yeah.
This one, I had it last year, and I'm doing it again. This is the Dark Trooper, not the Dark Trooper from Dark Empire, not the Dark Trooper from The Mandalorian, but the Dark Trooper from the classic Battlefront 1 and 2 video games. It is the class of trooper. It's like the jetpack jump trooper class for the Imperials, and it's like that nice bluish gray, but with the red accents over the armor on the breathing apparatus and the little tiny visor. The frown is very exaggerated. I've just always been a fan of that trooper design. It's easily one of my favorite trooper designs in Star Wars. Nostalgia.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit of nostalgia for you if you grew up playing those Battlefront games as I did, and it would just be an amazing, grail item to come out in the Black Series. And I mean, gaming greats.
Right.
Unfortunately, it would have to be a new sculpt.
Oh.
I just don't think there's a lot you can do with the current trooper molds for the Dark Trooper. It's different enough, especially that helmet, and it's very angular.
Right. And it's a little bit bulkier too.
Yeah. So
ultimately, I don't think this figure could ever exist, but
I'll have to commission a really nice custom.
Right.
If anyone wants to make a custom Dark Trooper and send it to me, I'm your guy.
And our number 9 pick here, I feel like, is pretty realistic. It's a Cantina alien. This is MOMAW NADON, or the Ithorian patron, or also known as Hammerhead.
Right.
So, of course, it would be amazing to get an Ithorian in the Black Series now that we've seen the mayor in Book of Boba Fett.
So they could almost do a little, use the
got two.
Add the stubble.
You got two.
For the mayor. Yeah. Or the Jedi from the 2D Clone Wars.
Yes, I would absolutely love that if they gave us the Ithorian Jedi from Tartakovsky's Clone Wars.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think,
it goes hand in hand with the Cantina set and the, Ponda Baba and Dr. Evazan. And I feel like that's the direction the OT Black Series should be going in.
Right.
Are these sort of random background characters fleshing out those scenes, and it would just be so great to have that going hand in hand with the Cantina set release.
Right, because we're pretty much at that point where, we've got almost every Han, Luke, Leia, Darth Vader. We have the Emperor, Lando's. So a lot of the main characters are completely covered.
Yeah.
And I think it would be awesome if we got the Ithorian. I think that's one of my favorite Cantina aliens.
Yeah.
Of course, seeing that as a kid, that and the Talls. I think those are the two that pretty much draw everyone's eyes. And especially with this one, you could have a couple options for some reuse.
Yeah.
If you wanted to play that game.
Right, absolutely. Great pick. Coming in at number 8 is Lobot from The Empire Strikes Back. Again, flesh out those background characters. Not even really background. He's side character.
Yeah.
I've always been intrigued by his character growing up and seeing the digitization piece of his head, kind of like Echo from Bad Batch has. I've always been interested in the character. It should be relatively easy for them to do. It's just a normal looking dude with the cybernetic attachment to his head.
Right. And I mean, we have every other character from the Bespin Escape scene in their Bespin Escape outfits.
Right.
So it would only make sense to round out that sort of scene and give us Lobot. Although we both know that Lobot is destined to become a peg warmer whenever that figure does come out.
Oh, no.
However, we still think that Lobot is a very important character and someone that we 100% need in the line, especially when we're so close to completing that Bespin escape scene.
Absolutely.
Number 7 is starting to become one of the head scratchers of the Black Series, as you know, in a where is it kind of way. This is the Destroyer Droid, or the Droideka.
Yeah. Where is it?
Yeah, literally. I mean,
Such an iconic design.
we're so deep into the Black Series. We've gotten a lot of prequel Jedi. We've gotten a lot of clones, but then you look at the CIS and we have the B1 battle droid in a couple
few repaints
different colors.
of the battle droid.
The CIS army is in desperate need of some reinforcements.
Yes.
So, of course, the Droideka is one that we are just starting to wonder if it's ever actually even going to happen.
Right. Yeah. There's just not a lot to say about it. It just needs to happen. It's just
Right. It's the Droideka.
it's an essential part of a Star Wars toy line, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. And at this point, I don't even care if it doesn't transform. I just want it out.
Would you want the transparent bubble shield?
I honestly, at this point, I would take it without it. I'm getting a little desperate for the Destroyer Droid.
Yeah.
I would hope that the shield would be included, as I feel like that's a pivotal part of the droid. But given how things go these days, I could definitely see it also just not including it.
And that'd be fine because it's like it wouldn't look good.
Yeah, I mean,
The bubble wouldn't look good.
Yeah, it would be clunky, and it would...
Because it's like transparent, but a blue hue and a little bit of like electricity.
Yeah.
I just don't think it would
Right,
look
like
good.
like a mass market version specifically. And it helps, though, that the Destroyer droids are depicted sometimes without their shields up.
Like in Attack of the Clones, for that whole sequence, there's no shield.
Well, hey, they could play that angle since this year is the 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones. They give us the Attack of the Clones version, and it doesn't have the bubble because it's accurate to the movie. Yeah. Boom, make it happen.
Number 6. This is another head scratcher because I feel like we have almost every other Imperial trooper. And that is the Imperial Gunner. And if you don't know right off the bat, they are sometimes referred to as Imperial Engineers, because that's what I think the class was in the classic Battlefront games. But they're like the all black. They have like, it's like those ones that flip the switches and like, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, it's an iconic design in my opinion. It's like one of the OT troopers, like not even a scout trooper. Like this was in the very first movie, you know. So I think it's absolutely essential. And it's like we have all of these stormtroopers, scout troopers, snow troopers.
Right.
It's like we're almost there. Let's get the ATST driver and the Imperial Gunner. Those are like the two big Imperial troopers that we need.
Our number 5 pick, the Grand Inquisitor from Star Wars Rebels. Another figure, where is it?
Yeah,
They did the entire Rebels crew and Thrawn.
Yeah.
Well, gave Thrawn a photoreal update.
Oh, true.
And then they said, okay, that's it. No more villains.
Yeah.
You don't need the Grand Inquisitor. You don't need Agent Callus. You don't need Sarah Michelle Gellar Inquisitor.
Yeah. I will take as many Inquisitors as they possibly can, because we only have one with the second sister from Jedi Fallen Order.
Right.
I would take the 9th sister. I would take all the ones from Rebels. But obviously we need the Grand Inquisitor. Also makes an appearance in that awesome Charles Soule Vader comic that we will never stop referencing on Out of the Basement. Very iconic, you know, the main antagonist of Rebels Season 1. All of the Rebels characters we have are from their Season 1 looks.
Right. And you know they would do such a great job with it, too, because it is an alien character.
Yeah, exactly.
Also doesn't have an actor likeness either.
Exactly.
So they could do a little creative liberty to make it more realistic looking. And I think Hasbro would do a fantastic job with that figure. He's the main villain of Season 1 of Rebels, so definitely an essential part of the collection that we feel is missing.
All right, for these remaining 4, I feel like these are like the heavy hitters that I'm like, these are just, I've been saying it essential, but this is like essential with a capital E, like this needs to happen in the line. Number 4 is Pre Vizsla. Jon Favreau voice acted this character, super iconic. Love Pre Vizsla. Death Watch, leader of the Death Watch Mandos. We have Death Watch Mandos, but not the leader of Death Watch.
Right.
It'll look especially cool with those loyalists, because the Mando loyalists aren't the actual Mando loyalists from Season 7. Those are like the Death Watch ones in the earlier seasons with Pre Vizsla, with like that red insignia.
Yeah.
So that's cool. We also have the Death Watch Mando warrior from the Mandalorian flashback coming in the line. Darksaber. I mean, come on.
The list goes on and on for Pre Vizsla. I would love it too. They would have to give us a nice cloth goods cape, because I would want to drape it over the front of his armor so bad.
Yeah. Removable helmet.
Yeah, removable helmet.
Full alternate head. If we're being what we really
true. Like what TVC is doing with the alternate heads, I feel like it's just so much better that way, and I hope Black Series maybe starts taking some notes and gives us alternate heads instead of removable helmets. Make the real version of Pre Vizsla resemble Jon Favreau a little bit.
I don't know if I'd go
too far.
That might be a little too far.
All right.
That might be a little too far. But I'm sure the photo reel would look great.
Mm-hmm.
It would just be amazing if we also got another figure on this list that he can duel in the throne room on Mandalore.
True. Number 3 is MAUL, Clone Wars, also known as Season 5, Season 6, Season 7.
Any.
Take your
4.
pick.
Yeah, Season 4. I'm pretty sure he returns in 4, but I will take any and all looks of MAUL. Season 7, so he can duel Ahsoka. That could probably be a stand-in and just call it a Clone Wars MAUL.
She's lonely. She's lonely.
She is. But yeah, you're absolutely right. I would be down for 4, 5, 6, 7. If they wanted to do like the spider leg,
do a
crazy MAUL,
do a deluxe figure,
horns,
I'd buy it.
It'd
sell like hotcakes.
It's MAUL, and the TVC figure is so good.
Yep.
It's like if we could just take that TVC figure, blow it up to 6-inch, give it the 6-inch articulation with the butters, and it's like that Apprentice MAUL was such a good figure as well.
Mm-hmm. And that was only half a new figure. So just imagine what a whole new MAUL figure could be like.
Yep.
I've seen some people do some cool customs using the Q90 legs.
I've heard about that as well.
I've started, I'm like, I wonder how easy or difficult it would be to do. Yeah. But I hope that Hasbro just gives us an official Clone Wars MAUL soon. I have faith that we're going to get the Season 7 look probably as the first one.
Which is probably like the safe bet, and I will gladly accept it.
Yeah.
Perfectly reasonable to do Season 7. Number 2, you knew this one was coming. Some people might be surprised that it isn't our number 1.
True.
Because personally, like, when it just comes to my favorite stuff, absolutely, this is my number 1.
Right.
But number 2, we gotta be faithful to Max Rebo and his band. Number 2 is the Max Rebo band from Return of the Jedi, from the theatrical cut of Return of the Jedi, despecialized puppet size noodles.
Please.
And Droopy McCool and Max Rebo, all with their respective instruments. This is a 3-pack. I will settle for nothing less than a 3-pack with Max, Sai, and Droopy.
But what if we got the modern day supergroup as a 2-pack?
Oh, yes. As a result of recent Star Wars media.
Yes. Would you accept that? Because at least it would be Max.
I will accept Max. I will accept Max. He's the mascot of Out of the Basement.
Right.
I need Max, but ideally a Return of the Jedi 3-pack with their respective instruments would just be the greatest Black Series achievement of all time. We are approaching the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi in 2023. Hasbro, if you ever care about anything that we ever have to say,
please,
if there's one thing you will listen to us on, make this Max Rebo Band 3-pack, please.
Yeah, it would just be great. All the instruments, everything.
I feel like I wouldn't have to collect anymore.
It would be like the end all
It's like the
be
cherry
all.
on top, like,
right.
I can live the rest of my life in peace now.
I'm hoping that we get some surprises for the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi, considering the main character coverage is already pretty significant.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping that we do get something, you know, new and exciting. I think Endor Trooper is probably going to happen for sure, but
Endor Trooper would be great because it'd be like the Hoth Trooper. Give them two different alternate faces so then you can interchange it with the Hoth ones. That's a great idea as well.
I honestly think that is a gimme, and I would love to see the Max Rebo Band, but who knows for sure what if it would
have
ever
to be 3 new sculpts that they could
Right.
get 0 reuse out of.
I feel like that the Max Rebo set would be like a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive kind of deal.
I would have to fly out and purchase it.
Yeah, I would literally fist fight people in the line. But I feel like, honestly, that's probably the only way that something so obscure to most people would exist. And now it's time for our #1 most wanted Star Wars character. It's no surprise, it's the exact same character it was as last year. Our #1 pick, Super Battle Droid.
And we're going to keep doing it and keep doing it every single year until this gets made. The true anomaly of the Black Series. This is the #1, like, where is it?
Yes.
Why haven't they done it?
Yes.
Iconic. We need more CIS representation. It's the next logical step after the B1.
Yep.
Super Battle Droid.
And I hope, just like we said earlier, with it being the 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones, I hope that means we're finally going to get some of these key droids we've been missing.
Yeah. It'd be cool to get, like, the rocket, the wrist rocket
Absolutely.
launcher, like we see more in depth in the Clone Wars, but I would just be down for the regular Attack of the Clones
Yep.
version that we see. Well, and Revenge of the Sith. You stupid little Astro droid.
Give us some really nice metallic blue paint apps.
Yeah, it's because it's like a dark grayish, bluish.
Yeah.
Like, it's a super cool design, very cool color.
You could even do a Gaming Greats repaint, Hasbro.
You could do a Mandalorian version because of the flashback scene.
AKA just put it in the Mando box.
Stick it in the Mando box. I'll still buy it. It's just that we need a Super Battle Droid. It's like the one thing that it's like it's like the opposite of sticking out like a sore thumb. I'm like looking at it and I'm like, where is it?
Right.
When I'm looking at like the prequel era shelf and everything with the droids, I'm like, oh, just B1s?
Right.
We need that tactical droid. We need that commando droid. We need the droideka, like we said earlier. But I mean, next logical step, Super Battle Droid. Hasbro, where is it?
Yep.
That's our #1 pick, and it is definitely like, if I could just snap my fingers and will something into existence. I know we're big Max Rebo fans, but like logically,
Right.
Super Battle Droid I think is like a more objective approach rather than like our little personal favoritisms.
Well, I mean, when it comes down to it, the Max Rebo figures, it's like, you know, you're going to put them in one pose. There's not really a whole lot of need for articulation or anything like that. So I feel like as far as an action figure goes, like a Super Battle Droid just makes way more sense.
We have all these clones, and
they
not a whole heck of a lot for them to fight.
Right, just some B1 battle droids to fight, which is great, and I'm glad that we do have the B1 battle droid.
True.
But at the same time, that figure came out in 2018?
Somewhere around there. The Mace Windu wave.
So it's been quite a few years now where we've just had the one droid, and it looks really weird to have General Grievous, Count Dooku, and there's just B1 battle droids.
Yeah. I definitely agree.
It's
the #1.
I want that CIS army to be beefed up this year. I hope and I have faith that Hasbro will deliver for the 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones. So that was our top 10 most wanted list. Let us know what your 10 most wanted characters are in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you are new, ring that bell for notifications so that you always know when we are uploading new content and going live. Speaking of which, this coming Sunday, it's another one of our weekly live streams. Every single Sunday at 1 p.m. we stream with either just ourselves or a guest. This week, we've got Can't Kill Chewie coming on the channel. This is going to be a really fun discussion. You're not going to want to miss it. Again, that is this Sunday, 1 p.m. Central Time. Also, if you can, we do have a channel membership for 99 cents a month. You get some custom emojis to use on our videos and in our live streams. You also get a Clone Trooper name badge, which changes rank depending on how long you are a member of the channel. And of course, if you can't support in that way, no problem there. We are just happy with you watching, subscribing, liking the video, all that good stuff. Each and every one of you is appreciated.
Oh yeah.
With all that out of the way, thank you so much for watching. I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
See you guys later.
And we will see you all next time on Out of the Basement.